Hey readers, this is Stephanie from Cover to Cover blog, and it's been a little while since I've done a vlog, so I decided to do one today while I'm at a lull at work. No one's here either, so it's kind of weird. Anywho, I am going to video review a book that I just finished. I actually received the audiobook of The Flame in the Mist by Kit Grindstaff from excuse me, Random House Audio, and I was tweeting with the author and Random Buzzers about it a few days ago, yesterday, and I finally was able to finish it. It took forever for me to get through it, not for lack of content and plot, but because I just didn't spend enough time in the car, and that's where I listen to my CD audiobooks. So, I finally finished it this morning on the way into work, and I loved it so much, and I'm super excited to share it with you. So, the book is about a young girl named Gemma, and she's been living in a castle all her life, and she comes to realize that she's actually not part of the family that lives there, that she was kidnapped as a baby for them to pretty much take her magical power. And so the book is a fantasy. It's set in a fantasy world where the Agramons, who are the evil family, have taken over, and there's a mist that they have that's constantly spreading and making everyone's lives miserable, and they never see any sun. And it's been about 300 years since they've seen sun, and there's a prophecy that the Fire One will come and claim the land again. And so Gemma learns that she is in fact the Fire One and goes on an adventure, escaping the castle, finding her real parents, and coming into the prophecy. It's a great story. I absolutely loved it. I can't wait to pass it on to my sister. I've been talking about it to her for about a month now since I got it, and she keeps asking when I'm going to be done with it. So I finally am. So most of my love is for the pets in this book. I found them absolutely adorable. Gemma has 2 albino rats that are with her throughout almost the entire tale. And rats are not a common pet in life, in literature, and so they're absolutely adorable, and she loves them very, very much. And being a person who has strange animals, I completely understand. If you don't know, I have 2 bearded dragons whom I love, and who are, one is evil, one is cute, but I absolutely love them, and I love the quirkiness of having strange pets. So I loved that. Gemma's character, she is a 13-year-old, but a lot of her inner monologues seem much older than she really is, because she's having to take on these massive amounts of challenges thrown at her by the Agramons, by the mist, by trying to make it home to her real home. And so that was really nice. So it's a middle grade book and read, but it translates to much older if you're older. There's still that sense of adventure in the book, and I really enjoyed it. I was on my toes almost the entire time. I think I had the hardest time at the very, very end, because she starts thinking about things again instead of just doing what she needs to do, and so I was frustrated with her for not just getting rid of what she needed to get rid of. And I'm not going to tell you what happens, because you need to listen to it or read it, because it's amazing. So good. It was such a great plot. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over and over again, but Gemma's a really, really strong character, and she has a good group of characters that are around her that help her progress through the plot, even though they're not physically with her for most of the story, but people that are influencing her, her parents who come into it. There's also a townsboy that had visited the castle while she was there that comes and helps her in the end of the book, and his family, and people within the castle as well. And there's a good counterbalance with the Agramons, who are completely evil and horrible, and I kind of love them because I like the dark, macabre type things, and so their lifestyle is just spectacular to me. But their personalities just suck. They're horrible, horrible people. They are like evil, flesh and bone, and heart, and probably don't have hearts really. But they balance each other really well. The good versus evil is really, really strong in this plot, and I think that's really what made it, and made it a lot better for the reader. So, like always, since I got this book from Random House Audio, I will be posting a clip of the audiobook so that you can go ahead and listen to a portion of it. It's very, very cool. You should just be able to click play and hear it, so make sure your speakers are on. And I will post links to Amazon and Goodreads because you should buy and read this book, or at least add it to your to-read pile. And I'm sorry, my nose is like super itchy today. My allergies are not doing good. Nose rings do not help this either. So I apologize for that. I hope that you enjoyed this video review. They are few and far between, but hopefully in the coming months I'll be able to do more of them. My husband thinks I should. So why not, right? So I will. So if you have questions for me about the book or anything, feel free to leave comments. And happy reading!